Just 6 days now until Election Day, and KVUE wants to make sure you know what's on the ballot. 4 years ago, Austin elected its first mayor under a new city council system. It created 10 geographic districts within the city.
The mayor is now the only citywide elected official. Mayor Steve Adler is up for re-election, and a familiar face is in the pool of challengers.
KVUE political reporter Ashley Godot is here to continue our Vote Texas series with a look at the mayor's race. Ashley?
Mike and Quita, compared to years past, Austin's mayoral race has been pretty quiet. Still, 6 Austinites are challenging Mayor Steve Adler in his bid for re-election, including a candidate he beat out 4 years ago and a former city council member.
Fastest growing city, best place to live, thriving economy. Austin has held all of these titles, so it comes as no surprise that every 4 years, candidates are chomping at the bit to run for mayor. This election season is no different. Austin Mayor Steve Adler is facing 6 opponents. Travis Duncan is a musician and new to politics. Alan Pease is a Vietnam veteran and businessman. Gus Pena is a veteran and community activist. Todd Phelps is a small business owner and musician who ran for mayor in 2014. Alexander Stringer is a pedicab driver and author, and Laura Morrison is a former Austin City Council member. She served 2 terms on the Austin City Council from 2008 until 2014, was endorsed by sitting City Council member Ora Houston, and like many of the other candidates, she's been critical of Adler's leadership, particularly when it comes to Austin's 2 biggest challenges, affordability and traffic.
You know, there are things that are on the table that he could have been leading on to address some of these issues, such as the People's Plan, and really working on anti-displacement measures and putting them into place immediately. And instead, it's just another task force. It's just more talk.
Morrison argues Austin's challenges have gotten worse during the past 4 years since she was last on council. Mayor Adler, on the other hand, says those past councils should have done more.
I wish the things that we're doing now were things that councils had done 5 years ago and 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It would have been less expensive, would have worked better. But it didn't happen.
He cites the largest mobility bond in Austin's history. Millions of dollars moved into affordable housing and social advances among his accomplishments. And if reelected, he will have 2 main focuses.
We need to have a high-capacity transit system in this city. We're growing too big. People need to be able to move around this city with more choices than we have now, more options. When that happens, it's going to help us a lot with affordability. We have to preserve the people, the artists, the communities that are in danger in our city right now.
Most economically segregated, traffic woes, unaffordable. Titles Austin has also held. And now it's up to voters to decide which of these 7 candidates should lead the charge in solving the problems.
Now, to learn more about the ideas each candidate has to address Austin's challenges, just check out our voter guide on KVUE.com/VoteTexas. And tomorrow in our Vote Texas series, we look at the open city council seats. Mike and Quita.